Hello everyone, Mike Rempel from Another Set of Eyes with today's Excel Bytes blog post. Today we're going to take a look at subtotals in Excel, but more specifically how you can add multiple levels of subtotals to your data range. So let's see how that works. Here we have a list of salesmen, their models that they sold, the region, the sales dollars, and whether they were new or used. And I have this sorted by salesman because that is the column that I want to subtotal my data based upon. So since I have my data range structured this way, I can just click somewhere in the data range and then go up to the data tab on the ribbon and go over to subtotal. And Excel will present a dialog box where I can choose what I want to use as the primary factor of change. In this case, it's salesman, and I want to use the sum function on sales, and I will say OK, and Excel will take my data range, and you can see now I have 1, 2, 3 different columns here that I can choose to select. If I click on column 1, it provides me the grand total of all the sales. On 2, it'll give me the individual subtotals, including the grand total. And 3 will present the whole list of data, but notice it's inserted within that data the subtotal at the end of the change of each of the salesmen, and then the grand total at the bottom. But if I want to add another factor, let's say I want to also know not only the total but the average for each salesman. Provided that I'm clicked inside my data range, I can go back to the subtotal command. The subtotal dialog box will again appear, and then I can add average for sales. But the key here is make sure you uncheck replace current subtotals. If I left that checked and clicked OK, it would remove the sum totals that I have and just replace them with average. But if I uncheck this and say OK, notice now Excel has 1, 2, 3, and 4 different options here to choose from. Number 1 will give me the grand total and the grand average. 2 will show me the totals for each with the grand average and grand total. But if I choose 3 now, I can see the average and total for each of the salesmen. Selecting option number 4 will give me the full list, but notice it is now inserted the average and the total for each salesman. And again, I can add another. So let's again click inside the data range, go up to subtotal, and in this time I want to add max. Again, it's on sales, and Excel remembers to not check the replace current subtotals. I'll say OK, and now it's added a 5th column where if I click on number 4, you can see I have the max, the average, and the total for each of the salesmen. And that's how you could do multiple subtotals within Excel. I hope you liked it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you find it useful to you. If you'd like to see more, please feel free to stop by my website, excel-bytes.com, and I hope you subscribe. Happy excelling.